Hi everyone, this chapter discusses gaming management, including the industry, job prospects, trade and quality, duties of gaming managers, employee job attitudes and perceptions, quality and service, and finally we will look at one case study. Casino gaming is today highly competitive business. In the Asia-Pacific region, casino development is booming, with the introductions of casinos in Australia, New Zealand, Malaysia, South Korea, Cambodia, Myanmar, the Philippines, and recently Singapore. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, there were 4,500 gaming managers in 2016. In the USA, the gaming managers must also be approved by the states, which is typically through the gaming commissions or the state casino control board. However, the exact licensing conditions differ according to the role played by the gaming managers, the state in which they operate, and the casino itself. For anyone to become licensed gaming managers, a background check and drug screening must pass. They will need to be of an appropriate age, which vary with the states. Casino and companies running gaming rooms recruits gaming managers to communicate with customers and handle low-level casino workers, making sure visitors have a fun, unforgettable experience. Although the job doesn't require formal education, some casinos need basic education or experience in the industries. Qualifications required are minimal because on-the-job training is normal, while individuals may seek a degree in casino management, hospitality, or a related field. The income of a casino manager is promising, as stated in the figure. This is the best casino universities offering casino management. This figure shows that the states and area with the highest published employments, location quotients, and wages. In order to become a good casino manager, you should have the following traits, such as excellent communications, particularly verbal, strong customer service skill, great leadership skill, mathematical skill, excellent organization skill, patience, problem-solving skill, and conflict resolution skill. Gaming managers, like all managers, recruit, hire, train, schedule, and supervise workers at the casinos. Gaming managers explain the company practice and rules of each casino game to customers with questions and will also manage customers' complaints when dispute occur. Since most of people visit casinos on holiday or on weekends, a gaming manager has to work almost every weekend and on all holidays. This is common in service industry like hotel, theme park, and food and beverages sector. But apart from showing good customer service skills, gaming managers also need to be able to coordinate efforts with staff to make sure that casino goers have a wonderful time and that all rules are followed. Besides some work experience in gaming, gaming managers usually need a charismatic personality and outstanding customer service skill. Gaming managers supervise gaming activities and the staff in a designated field. They rotate between the tables and monitor the operations to ensure that all the stations and games are handled for each shift and the staff and gamblers comply to the game's rules. Gaming managers also have extra duties than supervisors. For instance, gaming managers prepare their subordinates for work schedules and station assignments. They are accountable for interviewing, hiring, educating, and evaluating new employees. They also concentrate heavily on surveillance and security, ensuring no abnormalities are identified. A gaming manager in larger casinos normally deals with only one part of the overall level. Here, they ensure fair and consistent executions of all games. This ensures that all workers undergo adequate trainings and that any conflicts and issues are solved. They also decide how conflicts can be solved without creating difficulty for other teams. They play a very prominent role and are expected to overcome any circumstances while complying with the establishment's rules and regulations. Some of the other job duties of a gaming manager includes providing directions and supervisions of gaming personnel and operations, holding supervisory responsibility over other personnel, ensuring that house operating rules are enforced and explained, including betting limits, being responsible for customer service and for the resolutions of security issues. Since work perceptions of employees directly affect service results, it is important to understand the factors that form these perceptions. There are 6 main perspectives adopted to better understand employee job attitude and perceptions. Guests want to contact service personnel with the power and trust to operate on their behalf. Empower workers have more attentive service and deal with grievance quicker, leading to more repeat business for hotel. Empowerment is made possible by encouraging workers to take part in decisions taking, provide input and provide suggestions. Rewards and incentives are necessary and they may extrinsic, for example, pay, bonus, or promotions, or intrinsic, for example, a feeling of achieving something worked well. Incentive and reward systems have to be appropriate and fair because they can affect an employee level of job satisfaction and his or her retentions. Employee usually tends to determine promotions based on their experience and individual job results rather than seniority or favoritism. Having a common goal with all workers working together as a team to meet customer needs is a prerequisite for high-quality service delivery. High-performance team brings 4 main benefits to a company. First, their complementary skills and experience exceed those of any one individual. Second, team members are able to work together to develop clear goals and more effective means of communications, thus allowing them to respond more flexible to changing customers' needs. Third, as team members work together and overcome different challenges, they build trust in others, thus enhancing their ability to deliver good services. And finally, high-performance teams often enjoy their works and have more fun than others. Good and regular internal communications is a key to success. Effective communication strengthens employees' sense of ownership and belonging to their companies, smooths daily operations, and leads to level of motivations. The quality of employee communication is often poor. Trainings improve the abilities and capacities of the workers to perform their job well. Training assists in recruiting, creating, empowering, and maintaining superior workers. The desire to secure employment offers a basic incentive to work hard and aim for excellence in service. Job security means not being easily discarded at management's convenience. It was assumed that fulfilling the hygiene factors, including occupational health, could prevent work dissatisfactions. Casinos will need to clarify how educational programs can assist workers in their future career. Quality is the foundation of any business success and is seen as a key factor in gaining and maintaining competitive advantage. Good quality of service can be improved by handling employees efficiently, particularly frontline staff, by first understanding their attitude and perceptions of work. In order to succeed in such a competitive environment, it is important that casino workers should provide quality service. Good quality of service demands that workers have a good attitude about their workplace. Past research indicates a strong association between employee attitude in the work environment and service outcome. Employees with positive service attitudes often consider themselves able to solve issues easily, calmly, in an organized way, and to the satisfaction of their customers. Therefore, improving employee performance first requires an understanding of their expectations and attitudes about work. Now, we look at one case study in Macau casinos. In Macau's multicultural and fast-growing casino industry, recognizing the job expectations of workers is especially crucial today. The innovation introduced type of Western casino management and bring massive amount of foreign investments and job opportunity to the regions. However, because of Macau's insufficient domestic pool of skills and qualified workers, employees are forced to search for overseas staff. There are over 100,000 overseas employees are working in the hospitality and gaming industries, following a government ruling that only residents can be employed as casino dealers, which were introduced as a move to secure such lucrative jobs for locals. A variety of other positions can be filled by non-residents or expatriates, such as the supervisors of corporate and pit managers. Most are of interest in the four main areas of casinos gaming, including table games, floor control, slot machines, and exchange of gaming shops. This diverse workforce faces various challenges for casino management. The findings show that local dealers typically take the correct view that frontline workers such as themselves play a crucial role in forming consumer expectations of service quality. The findings demonstrate willingness and eagerness to learn more about client approaches and policies for enhancing service efficiency in line with organizational objectives. There are many obstacles that prevent dealers from providing quality service, and this allows casinos to pay attention. At Macau Casino, trainings and internal communication are poor. Specific work trainings may be offered, but there are no special courses in customer service, quality control, and English that the respondents found useful for their employment. Similarly, the trainings given often lack explanations. Dealers find it difficult to grasp truly the positions they perform in their companies and how they can do more to meet client expectations. Many disputes and misunderstandings arise from cultural differences and the language barrier. It is also difficult to convey the cultures, practice, and value of an organization and on-the-job coaching because certain managers are foreigners and cannot interact well with local dealers in Cantonese or Mandarin. Thus, it also results in internal disputes and misunderstandings. Casino operators must address this problem seriously by enhancing the language skill of both dealer and expatriate supervisors, while at the same time educating potential local dealers to take some supervisory roles. Local casino employees often perceive that they have fewer promotional incentives than expatriates because managerial positions are often occupied by those who can interact with their foreign bosses. In Macau casinos, the dealers say unclear how their success and performance is assessed. The respondents report such problems as a lack of clear, objective, and transparent evaluations criteria, frequent and sudden change in rules, and a lack of information. Reward and promotions are deemed arbitrarily and too subjectively distributed and are based on favoritism instead of individual experience, education, and success. While there might be a set of objective performance appraisal standards, they are not clear enough for all workers to understand, resulting in a lot of speculations and rumors. A fair work climate needs to be fostered by first having a much clearer set of policy for compensations and promotions, and more importantly, by allowing them access to all employees. Allowing employee participations in the establishment of reward policies, such as through recommendation scheme, can enhance the knowledge and compliance with those policies. Besides rewarding individuals, teams should be rewarded to encourage greater team spirits and cohesiveness. Managers should also follow the guidelines and the assessment criteria closely. They need to undergo instructions in requirements, policies of client evaluations. Some monitoring mechanisms, such as human resource, counter-checking personnel, performance reports, can also help to resolve some of the conflicts. Finally, casino may need to determine the promotions criteria. The findings show that the daily meetings between the two parties will also lead to improved mutual understandings and internal contact. In conclusions, casino brings significant economic impact to a country and provide a job opportunity for the local people. It is important to understand the role of a casino managers and the trade and qualities. In addition, it is important to understand the employee job attitudes and perceptions of casinos. Finally, we use one case study to identify the problems and the solutions in Macau casinos. That's all for these chapters. Thank you for listening.